Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is the episode 2 of the Butterfly Talk. We're here with Ondrej. My name is Pavel. I'm the store manager of Butterfly Magic Store. And Ondrej is the founder and the owner of Butterfly Magic Store.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ondrej. I'm the founder and the owner of Butterfly Magic Store. And I fumble with cards. And Pavel is the store manager of Butterfly Playing Cards, and he fumbles with cards as well. And we love cards and everything about magic. And let's start.
Yeah, let's start with our most recent release. We've teased it in the first episode that actually came out after the release, so that was not really a tease, but it's the bicycle vintage bags. So
Yes.
for those who may have not seen them or may have not heard of them, what are the bicycle vintage bags?
Bicycle Vintage Bags is a test deck. It's a research deck that does things that no other bicycle rider bag does, which kind of tells you that it does exactly what Butterfly Playing Cards do. This is the first factory edge-marked bicycle rider bag ever. And how it does what it does, even though it has a border, the border is heavily adjusted. There are some lines that to some they're funny looking, but it was also funny looking to me at one point. The intention was to recreate these fiber hairlines that you can find in currency paper, on money, on bills, as a security measure. And so I wanted to do that, and I did it in some of my early prototypes. But I found out that if it's as thin as the lines in the currency paper, you bevel it and you can't see anything. So I had to make them thicker. And they started looking like, oh, look, my 3-year-old daughter took a pen and started playing with my cards. But then we printed them, which is exactly, actually, the 5th version of the vintage deck I made. And I thought,
the bicycles, the final decks are the 5th version.
yes, correct. So I made 4 prototypes before that. And so this is the 5th version, and I took them for a test run. My first test run, which was, so we have a magic club here in Prague, and occasionally, once in a month, we do a performance for public. So I took them there, and first thing that I noticed, that everyone I performed to with these cards noticed that there is something that is usually not there, because they are educated audience. They go to these evenings, and there were also other magicians before me at that table, usually using bicycle rider bags. So now on these cards, there's something that wasn't there before. So they notice it, but they don't give it any importance. It just feels like design or just a thing that is there, but they don't give it any importance in a way how this could help this magician to accomplish any of what he just did. And then I used the cards at a gig I had for a big company. It's a big international corporation. And I did a stage show and then table hopping. No mention. Nobody has mentioned anything that they would find anything suspicious about the cards that I was using. I don't justify it in any way. I just take a deck of cards and I start performing. And wow, that was a revelation for me. And it really erased all the doubts. And then a magician came to Wonderland, And I asked him if he played with them, and he said yes, but I don't. They're kind of like funny looking, and I asked him if he tried to perform with them for like normal people, and he said no, not yet. And then another friend came, and he brought his whole family. So I did like a little impromptu magic show using the bicycle vintage bags. And after the show, the friend that was hesitant about using the vintage bags, he said, okay, you totally changed my mind. Everything I did was like, butterfly level. There was no mention, no hesitance. And even though that is a family of a friend who is a magician. So that was great. So we have cards that have bicycle rider bag on the back. It is not mandolin, it is not maiden, it's bicycle rider bag. The reason why they allowed me to do it is that the reason why they don't allow anyone else do it is that if you want to mark them directly on the back, you can't, because you would alter the trademark design of bicycle rider bag. I am not altering it in any way. The bicycle rider bag is exactly the same way as you would find it on normal bikes, including the white background, which has to stay there. I just altered everything that is outside the white line that surrounds the trademark design. So I used still the red thin border to mark them in binary, and then outside of that, the white border that is usually white is no longer white, it is a little shaded. It's also diagonally faded, so it's easily to find a reversed card. And there are some lines. First, there's some shading that breaks the edges into sections, and then there are lines that include the markings, which tell you not only where every card is, but also tells you any number of end for end reversed cards, where they are and what exactly they are. The marking system is basically the same as in the butterfly cards, only the one-way marking system moved to the end, to the short side of the deck, and the marking for the suits are slightly different. But otherwise, it's butterfly cards. They're just right back.
So, the thinking of using this deck, that it might be suspicious to the spectators, I think it comes to like the Magician's Guild, that
Yes.
if we use something that doesn't look regular, we think that the spectators will notice, but they don't know this stuff, so they won't.
Exactly. Our magician brains are broken. They are just badly, terribly injured by all the knowledge that we put into it, all the experience, and we can't imagine what it would feel to us if we would see this deck for the first time. And trust me, normal brain just doesn't register it, because there is no experience that they could relate it to. So it's just design like any other.
And especially with these, if the deck is shuffled, the pattern that hides the marking system looks like a big mess.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no pattern, there's no system. Nobody will decipher it on the go.
Exactly.
So that's the bicycle vintage bags. That's the latest deck we've released, but certainly not the last.
Correct. Also, something that I have to mention, I'm very proud of one of the jokers, because it finally solves the old age question, where the hell is the king looking?
Yes.
Because he's not looking at the road, which he should, right? While he's riding the bike. But now where he's looking, now we know. Anywho, talking about the next decks, or?
Let's talk about the next big event.
Oh, big event.
We've
Yes.
also teased it in the first episode, but let's talk about it a little more. It's the Butterfly Wondercon.
Take out your calendars. October 17th to 19th is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It will happen in Prague.
Yes.
and we are very excited about this thing. It's something that's been long in the making, and it brings to Prague a big stage show, an amazing close-up show for pretty decently excellent magicians. The first is Juliana Chen, who is the first lady who won FISM. Was in manipulations, first prize, and it's questionable. And we could debate on it. She probably should have won the Grand Prix. More about that when we talk about FISM. So Juliana is a legend, and she brings with her 5 other artists from China who all won the golden medal in China, which is a prize for excellence in artistry. It's awarded by the associations of acrobats and magicians. So those are going to be all great acts, and that show will include me as the host, and I will also perform some magic. And there probably will be 2 other artists, so it will be a phenomenal show that I can't wait for. Close-up show will include more of our guests. The main one is Tobias Dostal from Berlin, Germany. He is what words am I using? So he's a thinker. He's a genius thinker. We talked about, well, firstly, he will have a lecture on creativity, on thinking outside of the box. And Pavel once mentioned he doesn't even know where the box is, which is 100% what it feels to me like every time he releases something. It's just so different than anything else. And when I'm at the Magic Convention and Tobias is there, I'm looking at him and I'm looking at all of the others, thinking, oh my God, he's just in a group of his own, because everyone else is just locked in our magician bubble. And he looks around and he's bursting the bubbles, performing his crazy things with liquids and peanuts and shadows and melting not only minds but also all other objects he can put his hands on. So that's going to be great. He's going to be lecturing. He's going to be performing. And Pavel doesn't know this. I will try to make him do something that you would never expect him to do. Stay tuned. I think this will be quite awesome. All right, so that was Tobias. Pavel is looking at me now like, what the hell is happening? Then we're going to have Moritz Müller.
Yes.
Who once, when he was like 12, I don't know. How old was he?
I think he was 14.
He was 14, okay.
14.
And I believe it was David Williamson who posted his video from the Magic Castle.
Oh, that one. I think that was 12. I think he was 12 at the Magic Castle.
Right. Oh, you meant the Illusionist?
Yeah, the Illusionist, and he also appeared on Ellen.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So back then, and I think this was the first viral appearance of his on our devices, when he did an excellent, was it a 3-fly or something like that?
Something with coins.
And you see this little boy handling coins like not many other master magicians would. I have chills now. Many years after, he will be at Butterfly Wondercon sharing his approach to creating and refining magic and sleight of hand, not only with coins, but also with playing cards. He'll be lecturing and he'll be performing in the close-up gala. And just like all the other magicians, he'll be hanging out with us for all 3 days. And we'll have a lot of fun talking about magic, not only in the auditoriums, but also outside the jam sessions and restaurants and in Prague. Okay, performer lecture number 4.
It's you.
Oh yeah, it's me. It is me. It is me. So I will be lecturing on something I have never lectured before, and that is creating a close-up magic show, which also applies to a stage magic show, partially, of course. But I think that if you ever wanted to do something like that, to put up even a 20-minute close-up show, this will inspire you. Not guaranteed, but
pretty certain.
Pretty certain, exactly.
Yeah, and people can see you and watch you transform your thoughts into practice.
That's
because
right.
You'll also perform your close-up show.
The day after the lecture, you will see the fruits of everything I told you in the lecture. I'll be performing my 52 Lovers show in English in pretty nice and pretty cool space of the National Library. Or it's the city library, actually. The National is right next to it. Which I would actually recommend everyone to go and see. Maybe on a Sunday. It should be open because it's a touristy thing. It was once awarded the most beautiful library in the world. So if you look it up, if you look up on Google, the most beautiful library in the world, or if you put down Carolinum, which is Carolinum, I think.
Correct.
Wow. Spelling bee right here. You will see what I'm talking about. And it's right next to the performance venue. They do tours there, and they take you all the way up to a tower of the National Library. And there's a beautiful view. It's one of the most beautiful views of Prague, right from there. So anywho, I'll be doing my show in English right next to it in the city library.
It's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So the Butterfly Wondercon, it will be 3 days packed with magic, lectures, shows, jams, whatever you can think of, in the middle of October in Prague, Czech Republic.
In the center of Prague.
In the center of Prague. And if you want to learn more about the convention, you can visit butterflywondercon.com, and everything about the convention is there, including tickets.
Tickets, yeah. I can't wait.
We shall see. I think we're gonna be excited and nervous.
Yeah, probably. We're gonna be nervous, especially putting it all together, organizing it. But we have friends that have a lot of experience organizing conventions. So I kind of think it may be flawless, but probably not.
Ooh, one more thing. I almost forgot.
What?
We'll have a special guest for the close-up magic show.
Yes, we will. Should we talk about him?
It's no secret. Okay. You can see a little tease on the website. It's like a Pokemon to be revealed type of photo, but maybe some of you will know him, but be sure he means business.
He does means business. So that's pretty exciting. And again, I can't wait.
And I think we both can't wait for an event that's happening even earlier than the Butterfly Wondercon.
In the end of August.
We're traveling to China.
Yes.
For the Asia Card Convention.
And that's going to be great as well. It will be... Lee Asher will be there.
Yes.
Patrick Kuhn.
Yes.
Dan and Dave.
And Zach Mueller from Fontaine Playing Cards.
And us.
And Nathan from Missing New York.
And more.
And more.
I'll be lecturing there on Butterfly Playing Cards and their origins and everything about them. I'll be performing in the gala show, in the close-up gala show. And we might be even releasing something new there, right?
Yes. I'm so excited about this.
Is it secret?
We can talk about it.
You should talk about it because Pavel was the one who initiated the idea. And I thought it's a very good idea, so we proposed it to Room 1,
Yes.
who's the main organizer of the convention, and they thought it's a very good idea. So Pavel, please tell us.
There are lots of playing cards released nowadays, and basically they look different, but all feel almost the same. So we went the other way. For the Asia Card Convention, we prepared a 3-deck set. All of the decks look completely the same, but they are printed on different stocks. And why we did that? Because we want to involve you, the card lovers. So if you go to the convention, purchase a set, or if some remain after the convention and are sold afterwards on websites, open them, try them, test them, play with them, take notes, and we'll have a form linked in each deck where you can leave us your feedback on what you think on the different stocks, what you like about them, what would you improve. And after some time, I think it's going to be like the end of October, we'll close the votes, select the overall favorite stock, and print a second edition deck using that stock.
Yes. The crowd favorite.
Yes, the people's champ.
Yeah, we could call it the people's champ.
Yeah. So that's an exciting project that should be very involving of the playing card community, because we want to hear back from you. And as it turns out, Room 1 also wants to hear from you, because the cards will be printed by them. So it will be a valuable feedback for them as well, not just for us.
Exactly right. And because we both share the same values, which is we strive to create cards that are of the best quality possible, we want to know what you think is the best quality. And then we want to deliver that quality to you.
Yes. And if you test the cards and take your time filling out the form, we'll take all of the responders who filled out the form and do a giveaway. And one lucky winner will win a prototype set of the 3 decks.
That's crazy. That's pretty. We have 2.
Yes.
We opened one.
Yes.
And the other one unopened will be in the giveaway.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So even though these cards are meant to be used, please don't keep them for collections. Use them. Seriously, use them. We wanted to reward at least one of you who takes part in the experiment.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything else we would like to tell everyone for this episode?
I think that's enough for today.
Okay. And for the next one, we're going to have a special episode where we'll talk about
your experience at FISM.
FISM. It's a lot to talk about. So yeah, we'll see you next time. We're excited. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to like and subscribe. What? Is that something we say here?
Yeah, you can like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, but if you are listening on Spotify or on Apple Podcast, make sure to subscribe or to follow. I don't know the terms on the podcast, but follow.
We're just podcast beginners. It's episode number 2. But believe us, episode number 4 or 5, we'll definitely know what's going on. Thank you for listening once again, and have a great day.
Yeah. Bye.